For most of history, humanity believed the night sky was simple. The stars looked like tiny glowing points pinned above Earth, beautiful yet mysterious. Ancient civilizations drew patterns between them, creating stories about gods, destiny, and creation itself. To early humans, the universe felt small enough to understand. But science changed everything. As telescopes became more powerful, we discovered a truth both awe-inspiring and unsettling. The universe is not a ceiling above us. It is an endless ocean of space far greater than the human mind naturally understands. Today, modern astronomy reveals a reality stranger than myth. The universe is expanding. Space itself stretches in every direction, carrying galaxies farther apart over time. There appears to be no center and no visible edge. Everywhere we look, the cosmos continues outward into darkness. With the launch of the James Webb Space Telescope, humanity gained the ability to look deeper into the universe than ever before. Its mirrors capture light that began traveling billions of years ago, allowing scientists to witness ancient galaxies formed near the beginning of cosmic history. Every image reveals something extraordinary. The universe is far larger than we once believed. Astronomers estimate that the observable universe may contain nearly 2 trillion galaxies. And that number only includes what we can currently detect. Beyond our observational limits could exist countless more regions forever hidden from view. Yet despite these unimaginable distances, humanity is part of this cosmic story. As Carl Sagan famously suggested, humans may be the universe becoming aware of itself. Through curiosity and discovery, we attempt to understand the vast reality that created us. To grasp cosmic scale, we must begin with something familiar. Imagine traveling around Earth's equator in a car at highway speed. The journey would take weeks. Reaching the moon would require months. Traveling to nearby planets could take decades or centuries with ordinary technology. Even humanity's fastest spacecraft struggle against the enormity of space. Voyager 1, launched in 1977, has traveled for decades and only recently entered interstellar space. On a universal scale, that distance is still microscopic. Light itself moves faster than anything known in physics, circling Earth several times in a single second. Yet even light needs years to cross the gaps between stars. Our nearest neighboring star system, Alpha Centauri, is over 4 light-years away. At the speed of current spacecraft, reaching it would take tens of thousands of years. Looking into space also means looking into the past. The reddish glow of Betelgeuse visible in the night sky began its journey centuries ago. The light entering your eyes tonight left that star long before modern technology existed. In a sense, every telescope is a time machine. Humanity's own signals have barely traveled into the galaxy. Radio broadcasts from Earth form a tiny expanding bubble surrounding our planet. Compared to the Milky Way, that bubble is almost invisible. And our galaxy itself is only one among countless others. Far beyond the Milky Way lies the Andromeda Galaxy, a massive collection of stars slowly moving toward us. Billions of years from now, the two galaxies will merge in a slow cosmic collision lasting millions of years. But galaxies are only the beginning. As scientists explored deeper into space, they discovered that galaxies are not randomly scattered across the cosmos. Instead, they gather into enormous structures connected by invisible filaments stretching across billions of light years. This gigantic arrangement is known as the cosmic web. Across these vast strands, galaxies cluster together like glowing islands connected by hidden bridges. Gravity slowly shapes these structures over unimaginable spans of time, guiding the movement of matter throughout the universe. Between the filaments exist enormous regions called cosmic voids. These areas contain very few galaxies and can stretch across hundreds of millions of light-years. Though they appear empty, scientists believe even these silent expanses may hold clues about the evolution of the cosmos. Beyond all galaxies lies one of the oldest signals humanity has ever detected, the cosmic microwave background. This faint radiation emerged shortly after the Big Bang and acts like a fossil of the early universe. It is essentially a snapshot of reality when the cosmos was still young. Yet even this ancient light may not mark the true boundary of existence. The universe continues expanding, and observations suggest that expansion is accelerating. Entire regions of space are moving away so rapidly that their light may never reach Earth. These hidden regions lie beyond what astronomers call the cosmic horizon. Some scientists estimate the full universe could be hundreds of times larger than the observable portion we can see today. Others believe space may extend infinitely with no edge at all. If that is true, then everything humanity has ever known exists within only a tiny fragment of an endless reality. And perhaps that realization changes how we see ourselves. On one hand, humanity appears incredibly small, fragile beings living on a small planet orbiting an ordinary star. But on the other hand, our existence is astonishing. Long before Earth formed, ancient stars lived and died in massive explosions, scattering elements like carbon, oxygen, and iron across space. Those elements eventually became planets, oceans, life, and people. In a very real sense, we are made from the remains of ancient stars. The universe became conscious enough to ask questions about itself. And as humanity continues exploring deeper into the unknown, one mystery remains greater than all others. Are we alone? Somewhere beyond the reach of our telescopes, another civilization may be staring into its own night sky asking the exact same question. Perhaps the greatest discovery waiting in the future is not simply finding what exists beyond the stars, but realizing that curiosity itself is a universal connection shared across the cosmos. The universe may be unimaginably vast, but the desire to understand it is what makes humanity extraordinary.